As the night progressed, we had to choose. There was a certain point we had to choose fight of the night, fighter of the night, and team of the night. It became harder and harder, and these guys, the main eventers, Timothy Steenkamp and Wade Hammond, they just put the cherry on the cake.
Nice.
Wade Hammond, your new PFC middleweight champion, K1 champion. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much.
Just tell us, just let all that emotions out, please. Tell us exactly what you're feeling.
So as you see, if you ever watched the fight, they could see there was a lot from both ends. I was maybe a bit too emotional, trying to hurt him too much the first round.
You were quite fast.
Yeah, exactly. I came a bit too hectic. And Don told me, my coach told me, Wade, you're trying to hurt him too early. Because there was a lot riding on the fight, like as you could see with the build-up and everything. And he told me, you need to just settle down, think a little bit, work his legs. Because I was landing some leg kicks and he wasn't checking. And he said, just use, because my leg kicks are pretty good. So he said, use that, and then go back up with your boxing. And then I saw the legs were working, and then I was just hunting the legs. And luckily it paid off.
I saw him target your ribs on top of the upper body also a lot. Was there a point that he actually hurt you there? Because I thought I saw
two kicks.
You're the professional normally, but I felt I saw something was going on there.
There were two kicks. One that landed straight through. I think it was the first one or the second one. And one I just caught a little bit with my arm, but also went through it. If my fitness was at, or my gas tank was at a 90, I took it down to a 40 straight away. And then I came back also and done lucky with a good corner. They always tell you, he said, just breathe, because I was a little bit tired, but then after the round came back and then I felt a bit better. But he definitely hurt me with those. It was too good. I knew his left kicks were good and solid, but it was a lot harder than what I thought and a lot better time than what I had expected.
Cool, thank you for that. And it's just so funny, man. You mentioned also about your gas tank, how much extra preparation you put into this fight. I mean, if you hadn't to add that extra cardio work, it could have been a different story there tonight, because that actually pushed you through a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And I saw you immediately change your game also. You started attacking that legs more, and that was the big difference at the end of the day also. Just your thoughts on your opponent. I mean, I know a lot was said before the fight also, but just, I mean, he's going apparently overseas to do some training camps there also. Just your thoughts from you as someone as established as yourself, Wade Hammond, big name in K1 in South Africa. Your thoughts and just encouragement for a guy like Timothy Steenkamp.
He's exceptionally good, an exceptionally good fighter. The difference is this is a K1 style, which is more my style, like I said in the our first fight. If it was Muay Thai, it would be a different story. If you watch his Muay Thai fights and his fight in Malaysia, his elbows are extremely good. That's not my forte. Mine is more kickboxing, boxing, and the leg kicks. Where it's close, you saw even in this fight, comes with the knees. It's he landed some good knees as well. That's his game. He's extremely good, and he'll do extremely well in Cambodia, definitely. He's a top-class fighter and a top-class athlete.
Thank you for that, Wade. Wade, I mean, you've had many highs. Is this right up there?
Be honest. Emotionally wise, yes. Emotionally, definitely. And also because I've actually put everything into the camp. I could have had a better performance, but you always can have a better performance. But I stopped drinking. Normally I drink. I only stopped maybe 2-3 weeks before the fight. My whole career. So this time I stopped. I said, okay, I'm going to stop 8 weeks, and Don knows. And every time I say that I'm not drinking anymore, Don always says, okay, I've heard this before. But he could see. Then he said to me yesterday, after the weigh-in, he said, Wade, you're in good shape. I see this time you told the truth. My weight cut was good. My diet was on point. Normally I also eat, I like sweets and chocolates and stuff. I'll eat shit.
Yes.
Sorry for that. He doesn't only eat WeetBix, no?
Yeah, no, I love sweets and stuff. This camp, I said, I have to win. No matter what it looks like. And Don also, I said to them, no matter what happens, I'm going to win. If it's pretty, if it's ugly, I'm winning tonight. That is my goal. And at the end of the day, that is the goal of the fighter, just to win, no matter how it looks.
Just tell us your thoughts on the crowd also tonight. I mean, there was from both corners. It
was insane. At one point, I thought I heard WeetBix, everybody. Then we moved around, and then I heard Tommy, and I thought, yes, am I hearing WeetBix? Am I hearing Tommy? What's happening? But it was great. Whether it's for you or against you, it's incredible, because there is that just the support on both ends. It just means you are making noise, which is great.
Tell us when you started changing your game and you went back to the original game plan, which is to chop the legs also. And what specific moment before he actually went down did you see that this is it's only a matter of time?
There was a time he changed. I was kicking the front leg. He changed to southpaw, and then I started going around to the back leg. As soon as he changed to southpaw, there was one kick I landed, and I saw him buckle a little bit, and I thought, okay, I've got him. Then the round ended, and then the corner also told me, start using your hands a bit to set up. So you can close and be heavy on the legs and then go for the legs, because I was just hunting the legs a bit too much. And then he was checking. Obviously, that's not good for me. So then I started using my hands a little bit to kind of set him up and then go to the legs. But there was a moment where I saw it, I could see it buckled a little bit, and I thought, a few more and it's going to hurt. Then I targeted the other leg, and then I thought he would get up, but I thought maybe it was just, that was it.
Guys, girls, young, up-and-coming fighters, good education there from the man himself. Wade, what's in store now for Wade Hammond now for 2025?
Just keep going. If you remember, it was 5 months ago. We had an interview. I told you my goal is now to win a professional title. Here we are. Let's see where it goes. You know, I spoke to my team after my last fight that I had in Joburg. I fought a top Congolese guy also, and then they said, Wade, if you keep this up, keep training properly, keep fighting. I mean, like Tim's also, he's an international champion. He beat the top guy. Yes. We'll see. Let's see. I'll take it as far as I can. You know, nice. As long as I'm committed.
No plans for retirement in a
Not yet. No. I'm enjoying it too much, and I actually enjoyed this time just training properly and giving it my all, not messing around on the weekends, just, you know, being a proper martial artist, if you want to call it that.
You said you noted something like that Don said at the weights. I mean, you spoke also about before that, touching on how important a good corner is. Just that little bit of what Don gave you also as an established fighter and coach himself, just for him saying, you're looking at great shape, Wade. Just for the fans also out there who want, or the fighters who want to, you know, when it comes to choosing important or the proper kind of gyms, how important is it to have that kind of, just that little word of you looking in good shape on a weighing day?
Important. Yeah, I believe if you have a good corner, it can win you a fight. This fight and my last fight. If I didn't have a good corner, I wouldn't have won the fight. My last fight also, he was beating me to the punch. And then the same thing, Don told me to slow it down, work his legs a bit because he's not checking. It was kind of the same thing. Tell me, I was landing a few good shots the first round, and then Don said, you're head hunting too much, you're getting too emotional. And then Timmy started coming back. And he said, now you need to really slow down and think. Be sharper, stay more tall. If I didn't have a good coach with experience, I would have just carried on the same game plan. They would have maybe given me the wrong advice. Could have been a hard fight and I would have maybe lost. You never know. And on top of that, you need to have that belief in your corner. You need to, I know when I go back to my corner, whatever he's going to tell me, Don's going to tell me, it's going to be right. That's my belief in my corner. I listen. If he says, Wade, do this, I try and do it as soon as possible. Because I believe he's seeing what I can't see. He's got way more experience than me. He's a multiple world champion. So you need to have that belief in your corner and a good corner.
Last one, just a message for your family, friends, support system.
Thank you everyone for always supporting me and for continuing the support. And let's see, we'll keep this going. I'm enjoying it, and I'm sure the fans are enjoying it as well.
Awesome stuff.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You too. Thank you.